COVID cartel criminals must be charged with crimes against humanity, according to leading Japanese medical scientists, who've gone on the record describing the vaccines as poison and the globalist rollout as a modern-day massacre. The global elite and Big Pharma are in full panic mode, terrified of what the Japanese investigators are uncovering. They're pulling out all the stops to discredit the findings, including enforcing a total media blackout on any news coming out of Japan. But their days of controlling the narrative are over. We won't let them gaslight the public any longer. Japan is exposing crimes against humanity, and the world deserves to know the truth. The Japanese people have awakened and are rising up against their corrupt leadership in response to the pandemic. As the toll of victims climbs daily, the public is demanding that the COVID cartel be held accountable for its crimes against humanity. Meet Professor Seiji Kojima from Nagoya University, Japan, one of the most important research universities in the country. Professor Kojima spoke at a press conference last Thursday about the risks and dangers of COVID-19 vaccines. The professor didn't mince his words, declaring the mRNA vaccines to be a poison and the global rollout to be a modern-day massacre perpetrated by criminals.
その毒という認識がどこまであるか、それで今回私皆さんには話さなかったんですが、口で話しますが、毒ですね。虐殺をしたんですね。
The elites responsible for the massacre are being named and shamed in Japan. As medical scientists continue coming forward to announce their findings, the official investigation into COVID crimes is heating up in Japan, and corrupt politicians are terrified of the consequences. Japanese Health Minister Keizo Takemi shifted from echoing Big Pharma's claims that mRNA vaccines are safe and effective to a much more cautious stance, saying, "We would like to refrain from commenting."
新型コロナワクチンによる健康被害が薬害に該当するかについてのお答えはまだこの時点では差し控えておきたいというふうに思います。
Investigators in Japan are digging deep to uncover just how far Big Pharma's influence reaches. They are now questioning why the chairman of the Vaccine Adverse Reactions Review Committee has received payments from Moderna, AstraZeneca and Takeda during his time in office.
審議会が重大な懸念はないと言ってるから大丈夫というお答えが目に見えますので、その大臣が信頼してやまない審議会について伺います。武見大臣は3月12日の記者会見で、審議会参加者の過半数が製薬会社から金銭の受け取りがあるとお話をされました。で、今回の質問ですけれども、その審議会の副反応検討部会の部会長の金銭受け取り状況を見ますと、2020年7月に部会長に就任され、そして2021年から新型コロナワクチンの審査が始まって、それ以降にアストラゼネカ、モデルナ、武田薬品工業と立て続けに金銭を受け取っていることが分かります。武見大臣はこのような部長の行為、適切であると思いますでしょうか。
これ審議会における審議の中立性、公平性の確保が必要です。
We aren't going to play the rest of the minister's response because he spent the next 5 minutes desperately trying to avoid providing an answer for why he and his regulatory agency were on Big Pharma's payroll during the pandemic. Big Pharma is like a vampire squid, wrapping its tentacles around the globe and driving its blood funnel into anything that can be corrupted with money.